Recording has begun.
Thank you very much. All right, good evening, everyone. I would officially like to call this special meeting to order. Roll call, Councilman Goldsmith. I hear you. You're muted.
Here.
Councilman Trollinger.
Here.
I saw it light up, so we're good. Councilwoman Bryant Ward.
Present.
Councilman Jenkins.
Present.
And Mayor James. Would you all please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America,
and to the
to the
republic
republic for which it stands, one nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible.
with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Today on the agenda is our public hearing for the FY23 fee schedule. Mr. Town Clerk, could you please review the process before I call it to order?
Town of La Plata public hearing will be conducted in the following manner. At the discretion of the mayor, speakers' comments may be limited to 3 minutes. If you are joining the public hearing virtually and wish to speak, for the record, you must announce your name when joining the meeting and state that you intend to speak during the hearing in the comments section. Keep your phone audio muted until called to speak. If you are attending in person, a sign-in sheet is provided at the entry of the council chambers, and you should indicate that you wish to speak. The town clerk will add your name to the speakers list. Registration to speak will end when the public hearing is open. Written documentation for the record should have been emailed to the town clerk, who will have presented it to the mayor prior to the opening of the hearing. At the conclusion of this public hearing, if the record is held open or you have questions or would like to submit written documents for the record, please contact the town clerk prior to the close of the record by phone 301-960-3507, by fax 301-934-3965, or email legislative@townoflaplata.org.
Thank you, Mr. Town Clerk. I would like to officially call this public hearing to order. Mr. Town Clerk, has the notice of public hearing been properly advertised?
It has. It's not coming up, but it has.
Okay, thank you very much. It is attached to the agenda, so that is verification of that. Do we have a summary of staff report that we need to present, Mr. Greenville?
I have no particular, but I'd be happy to answer any questions. Since November.
Fantastic. Do I have any questions from council for Mr. Greenville?
Madam Mayor, just one quick, I guess, update. Sorry to, but when we were reviewing it, I guess earlier in May, there was a sheet attached that was kind of compared an average bill, what it was currently and what it could be. That won't be part of this, but we could post it someplace, or we could put it on our website to let citizens know about it or not.
Councilman Jenkins, that will not be a part of the budget ordinance that we're passing, but it will be a part of the adopted budget document. And once I can get a cleaned up version and send it to you into council if you want to disperse it in any way. But yeah, it won't be a part of the budget ordinance.
Thank you.
All right. Any other council questions from council? Okay.
And if I could just point out one thing, I don't know if this was brought specifically to your attention in a public meeting. The major facility fee, this is our first year using the consultants framework. I had a little back and forth with him about exactly the methodology and also what's appropriate under the guidelines. So I just want to let you know, I think the original major facility fee we had in the schedule of fees was about $17,600. It's been reduced to $17,080. And that is the correct methodology. But I wanted to, I don't know if I ever brought that specifically to your attention. So I just wanted to make, but it is he's certified it, and you know, we're good to go with his methodology moving forward.
Thank you for that clarification. Mr. Town Clerk, has there been any written documentation to enter into the record?
Other than the budget and the fee schedule itself, no other documents have been entered into record.
Okay, and Mr. Town Clerk, do you have a list of anyone who would like to speak this evening?
There is no one online or in person who is asked to speak.
All right, council, any other questions for Mr. Greenville? Okay, well, this conclude, Mr. Greenville, do you have any other statements?
I do not, Mayor.
Okay, this concludes tonight's hearing and the council will not hear any further comments or questions. And I would like to close the record today. So all in favor of closing the record today, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. That brings us to ordinance 20. Okay, whoever's at call for, please answer. Ordinance 22-09 FY 23 for introduction and consideration of adoption. Mr. Greenfield, would you like to read that?
Yes, so there is, I'm sorry, Mayor James, are we doing the fee schedule or the financial plan budget? Or am I reading both of them?
The fee schedule first, please.
Okay, so an ordinance concerning the FY 23 fee schedule, ordinance 22-09 for introduction and consideration for the purpose of adopting the fee schedule dealing with the fees set by the town of La Plata and all matters generally relating thereto.
All right, do I have a motion to accept ordinance 22-09 FY 23 fee schedule as presented?
Madam Mayor, Councilwoman Bryant Ward, Ward 3, I move that we adopt ordinance 29-09 FY 23 fee schedule as presented.
Do I have a second?
Second, Madam Mayor.
Any discussion? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Greenville, ordinance 22-10 FY 23 financial plan.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 22-10 FY 23 financial plan for discussion and consideration. This is an ordinance concerning the FY 23 financial plan budget, and it is for the purpose of adopting the Town of La Plata FY 23 financial plan budget and all matters relating thereto.
Thank you very much. Do I have a motion to accept ordinance 22-10 FY 23 financial plan as presented?
Madam Mayor, Councilwoman Bryant Ward, I move that we adopt ordinance 22-10, the Town of La Plata FY 23 financial plan budget as presented.
Do I have a second?
Second, Madam Mayor.
Any discussion?
This is just the introduction. I mean, we're not
No,
voting tonight.
This is adoption, discussion and consideration for adoption.
So the budget reflects all the changes that we've talked about previous months. I mean,
Mr. Greenville?
So, Councilman Jenkins, this reflects all budgetary changes that are in the attachment.
right. Okay.
That's the cumulative adjustments that was made to the budget. And as far as the fee schedule, the only change that was made, as I mentioned, was that major facility fee change.
Any other questions? All right, I have a motion and it's been properly seconded. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And I move to adjourn this special meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second and third, thank you. Meeting adjourned, 4:08. Thank you.
Thank you.
Recording has stopped.
I
8
lied.
minutes
I said
left.
5 minutes, guys. It was 8.